Hello, everybody. So today I'm going to have a little demonstration here of how to build your platforms in the course in CoSpaces. So there's just a few things I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to show all the little, or the time-consuming part of it. So first of all, when we open up our CoSpaces, it's just this completely blank environment. You can hold down your trackpad and kind of move that around. You can also just kind of rearrange and see how you want your environment to look here. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the library, and you can choose the environment here. And so you can give some like filter effects on it. Or you can choose like a full background to surround your area. Now you can still only build in kind of the center area where it allows you to place items, but you can definitely make a world. This is kind of like an underwater world. You can choose a variety of things. I'm just going to choose kind of a plain one to start. So here's like a desert environment here, okay? So we have our camera here. This camera is going to be the viewpoint of our parkour game. So you kind of want to put that at the beginning. Now that's something you can come back to, but if it gives you a good way to see that, you can put that over here at the beginning. Okay, so all we're going to be doing for this step is just building and decorating our environment. So if we come down here to our library, you can see there's a library of elements. You can definitely add all kinds of elements. So if you wanted to add, let's see, there's not a lot of, but if I wanted to add a bike, you can see I could just click and drag, and that brings that up. And then you can move it around. There's a few other elements there. If you're selecting the item, you can move it up the Z axis, so you can move it up and down in space. And then you can also make it smaller, bigger, however you want to do it. So you can place items that way. Those can be used for decorations. Some of them can be interacted with by the player. So you can pick and choose what you want to do there. Now, that's not really the part that we're going to be coding much in this game. What we are going to be doing, though, is building a track, because we're going to want our character to walk and jump through an obstacle course and get to our goal area. So the first thing we're going to do is just build our track. And so what we'll do to do that is we'll just use these regular shapes. So the first thing is you can bring in a cube, and then you can resize it just by grabbing the arrows. Okay, we can move it up off the ground, right? So that if they fall, we'll see that there. You can move that there. You can also, inside this, if you right click or double click, you'll see that there's a menu of options here. So the first thing I want to make sure that everyone is aware of is we should be using our good naming conventions and naming all of the elements that we're working with in here. Okay, so we're going to place the cube. We're going to stretch it out to make it however we want, and shape and size and location. Then you're going to right click to open it up and put the name in. And then there's a few other things you can do here. One, we are going to click this little code box here and say use in CoBlocks. That's it for that right now. We'll come back to that later, but that just makes it so it'll work later when we want to do that. And then we have our materials, which are kind of cool, where you can really pick, and make it look like different materials that you add in there. And you can even play with the colors and do all kinds of fun things with really giving it the style that you want. And so that's how you build one of the platforms. So let's say I have this one to start. You can duplicate, right? So if I made all my features the way I wanted them, and then I'm going to make one there. And let's say my idea is that I want this second one is going to be moving, right? So I'm going to code that later, but I got to set it up first so that it shows up. Okay, and you can kind of move around to see how they line up. And just set up your track how you want. You can also use the other shapes, and you can see here, like I could even make this one a little bit lower, right? So you can add in different features like that. Another fun shape to do is the cylinder, because the cylinder is able to turn when we put in our code. And so it's a fun one to do. And the same kind of things, you're going to want to come in here and say cylinder or whatever you want to call it. If you're going to have more than one, you can also change the materials on that as well. Okay. And then kind of a cool thing that we can do, you can see this is actually too high. There we go. Is you can actually attach other things to each of these. You can connect them. So let's say I want this one to have a little platform that spins around with it. You can attach things in a variety of ways. I don't like how that one's attached. But you can also do some rotations. Once you get that attached, and what it will do is when we go to code this to spin, because this is attached to it, it will spin with it. So it's kind of like a little space for the player to jump onto and maybe spin around on the track. And so that's kind of how you just start designing your track and decorating your environment. That's really the first step. We can't do anything more until we have a track to be able to program. Again, just remember, you want to make sure that as you complete each item, you're going to go in and click that use in code blocks so that it'll show up later. And so it's really about building, naming, and turning on the ability to code with it. And that's how you start the track.